Kahalayim Layahu Bashim Yahushai, Bashir Makakodash, double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well, who I learned this truth from, and salutations and blessing to you hopeful elect, to you Akium and Aquathium. Alright, hanging in there. May Yahu Bashim Yahushai increase your faith. I'm gonna go into a bit of topic of these bodies. Basically, these bodies we're in, it's basically a prison, right? It's hell, and this is stemming from the book of 2 Peter 2, verse 4. For if the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. All right. Now, one thing to note is it mentions angels. Who were these angels? Well, it started from who? The Adamites, right? Because they were the first people to have order on the planet, because you had people prior to them made. The book of Genesis 1 tells you that, the waters brought forth the creature, the moving creature that had life. And you people, you're creatures. The word creature means thing created, right? But those angels, it's an interesting thing to note that those chains of darkness is us degrading into what we are now, presently, or most recently throughout history. But we were on such a level that we, our lifespan was up to 1,000 years, right? And you were much more, sharper, stronger, healthier. You weren't prone to disease, right? But basically, as we continued in our iniquity and madness, the Most High basically started dwindling us down, right? If you remember, with Adam, what happened with Adam? They still lived a long time. You can read the generations after, right? To Seth and to other men. But men still lived centuries, right? But guess what? We had to till the ground now. We had to be farmers and husbandmen, right? It says, by the sweat of thy brow, thou shalt eat. Meaning labor. You got to sweat. You got to put in that work. You got to plow. Before it was good, man. It was simple. Well, now, we were found in iniquity and naked. So the Most High started dwindling us. So, and then generations went on, and we still became, wicked. So the flood came, and then during that time, the Most High said, "Look, the Most High said, I will not strive with man." Basically. So he dwindled our lifespan to around what? Around 120, right? And then he said, "Look, them animals, they're not gonna fear you anymore. They're really not gonna fear you." All those things started happening. And we just became weaker, man. You're telling me in this life, this is a great life? By the time you're in your 30s and 40s, you kind of gain experience, man. But you're lucky to be in tip-top health, man. Going through this shithole, going through this mad zone, this crazy world. You're lucky to not be on medication or, to have some kind of inflammation, some kind of issue, man, right? To even enjoy, let's say, the fruit of your labor, So it says, so again, that point there is that word hell. When you look up that word hell, right? And this is the thing we went over in camp. When you look up that word hell, the word is Tartaru, which is the only time you'll see this word Tartaru for hell in the scriptures is in this scripture, 2 Peter. Now, when you look up Tartaru, right, it says here, the name of the subterranean region, doleful the dark, regarded by the ancient Greeks as the abode of the wicked dead, where they suffer punishment for their evil deeds, madness, right? here's a good point: to hold captive in Tartarus. Basically, what this was a fable, okay, and it was a prison. It was actually a prison. It wasn't Hades. It wasn't so-called what you think Hades is hellfire. It was actually a prison, a fictional prison. All right. When you go here, let me go here first, right? This is Ecmythology, Tartarus, right? When you go down, Tartarus as a place, it was far below than where Hades resided. So this was just a level down, you know. Your first stop is Hades, and then you gotta go down, you know, to Tartarus. You know, it's the B level. And it says, and it was used as the most horrible prison. Some accounts say that the distance between Tartarus and Hades was the same as between the earth and heaven. All madness, right? Although the kingdom of Hades was the place of the dead, Tartarus was where ferocious monsters and horrible criminals were banished, or where the gods imprisoned their rivals after a war. The point is prison, okay? That's all you brothers got to take from this. And so when you go here, this is Wiktionary.org. Tartarus, from Latin Tartarus, ancient Greek Tartaros. When you look that up, you'll find the truth. Hold on 1 sec, it's loading. Now I can't find it. It was just finding it. It just had it as I was looking it up, man. What the I just went to this damn link, man. Nah. Wow. That's Satan, man. Well, basically what it showed was, well, you know what? We can look it up here, actually. When you go here, Tartarus, basically, I believe it should say it here as well. See, this is all mythology, man. This is all stories and fables. You got, you know, people talk about the scriptures. The scriptures is nothing but history and prophecy, man. Before and after and present. Okay? The scriptures are a manifesto, a history book, a book of proverbs and wisdom. How to live your life, a dietary law, man. Come on, man. Sorry, this wasn't it. Well, basically, right, Homer was that person that created that, and that's what I wanted to show in this. I'm not, see, look, I can't even go on the website now, man. I could go on the website before, but Satan then close it. But basically what it was going to show before that, right, I should have damn screenshotted it. It basically showed that, look, this was a damn, they used a good word too. This is why I wanted to show it. What the hell is going on? My internet's working and everything, but basically it was a very it was a fable created by Homer. Tartarus or Tartaru. It was like a prison, and then later, right, as we can read here, right, in Homer and older Greek mythology, the sunless abyss below Hades, right, as you see here, later in Greek, okay, later in Greek, almost synonymous with Hades. So all these words started becoming mushed together, and you just got hell. But you have to understand these words. But when you go into the scriptures, man, this is why it's important. And you know what's funny? I'll always bring this up because I remember these times, IUIC, these clowns, man, they used to actually make fun of GMS. They used to make fun of the apostles on down when they used to say, look up words, and then they go in the word. And I remember one time they actually mocked it, right? They're like, oh, look up this word. You know, go in the dictionary, look up that word. Damn fools. You know, whatever they said, you know.